Hello YouTube, this is Yolanda from the Rush Dimension. Today I'm bringing you a Tri-Brigade Melffy deck profile. So I'm going to start with the main deck. I play of course 3 of Tri-Brigade Fractal. So this is basically a card that fills up your graveyard, about 2 to 3 Tri-Beasts to get your combo started. And then it also has the effect that all of the Tri-Brigade monsters have. You banish 2 to 4 monsters, Tri-Beasts, from your graveyard, and then you can summon Link 2, Link 3, Link 4 from your extra deck to the field. Then I play 3 Tri-Brigade kits. This is your, let's say, your second starter. So if you don't have Fractal, this is the Tri-Brigade card you want to start with. Link this all for Elmirage and then fill your graveyard and go on from there. This is also the card you add if you've activated Tri-Brigade Revolt. Then you activate, for example, Nerval in the grave and you add your kit. So this is for follow-up. Then the other option is also Nerval for follow-up, because this is the card that actually adds you the Tri-Brigade monster when it goes to the graveyard. And then lastly for the Tri-Brigade monsters is Kiraz. So Tri-Brigade Kiraz, this is your basically your extender, so you discard another Tri-Beast from your hand and then the special summons. So normally people only play 2, but because of I play Rescue Cat, so because of Rescue Cat and the Melfys, I chose to go with 3 and I haven't been disappointed yet. People actually think I'm only playing 2 and then they let down their guard and catches them. Then, as I mentioned, Rescue Cats, I play 3 of them. So this is a great starter card, especially now that people don't play a lot of hand traps anymore. Right, then for the Melfy package, only 3 cards in the main deck. Your Melfy Puppy and 2 Calentosas. So the way it works is you'll end with your Joy's Melfy Xyz, and then this is the 2 cards that you summon back from the graveyard with the effect. On summon, this can destroy an opponent's card, and then when you want to, well, if they summon a card or the target is for an attack, you can activate, it goes back to your hand, and you summon the second Calentosa from the deck, pop another card. So this is a really great engine. Most of the time, if I enjoy Melfy on that combo, then it's a 90% chance that I'm gonna win. So that's really great. And then I also play the Fabled Sibyl. So this is mostly used in your combo so that you can go into Arclight, but it can also be an extender. But as I said, mostly for Arclight, so that's for your Omnigate. Then I play 3 Ash. People are not really fond on playing Ash anymore, but I'm one of the people who still play it, still believe in the card. So at regionals, I actually won a few games because of Ash Blossom. For instance, against Swords Hall, I ashed them 2 times and they couldn't really play. They didn't have the extenders to go on. And even you can stop your opponent at the right time, then they don't have such a big board as they were planning to have, or they can stop the turn altogether. Everyone knows Ash Blossom. Then I play the Gamma package. So this is really great actually in this deck. So in your opponent's turn, you can obviously use it to negate a monster effect and destroy it. A lot of the times, as I said with Ash Blossom, their turn just ends if it's the right spot. They build a board that's not that scary. You can quite easily get through it, or it's not that tough. Going first, then this has 3 targets that you can activate. Fractal, they ash it, then activate Gamma, the same for Rescue Cat, and also the next card, which is Obedience School. So this is part of the other 3 cards for the Melfy package in the main deck. So if you activate this and they try to Ash or negate it, then you can also activate Gamma. Even if they negate this card and you don't have Gamma, then you can actually activate a second one Or if you don't have a second one, then you can also go on with your normal plays, because this actually locks you into beasts for the turn. But we have a cute little combo that we do that just summons beasts. Ends on 2 pops and a banish. So even if this card gets negated, then you are not locked into beasts and you can just go on with your normal play. Most of the time I just shotgun this card if I see Remain going first. It's just one of the best boards. Then I also play 3 Forbidden Chalice. So I would actually prefer to play Imperm, but because of Scythe I went with Forbidden Chalice. You can also play for Forbidden Droplets if you prefer. Next is a few one-offs. So it's Foolish Burial, Call by the Grave and Tinky. So the search is Fractal. This negates or banishes the hand traps that they try to use against you. And also you can banish irritating cards like DPE or Golden Lord. And then Foolish Burial, most of the time we're just going to use it to Foolish Tri-Brigade Kit, so you can get your play started. Then I play Solemn Strike. I used to play 2 Triple Tactics Talent and Impure Order, but after the ban list I changed to Solemn Strike, and I think it's actually a good choice. So even if they out your board with Dark Ruler or something like that, then you still probably have Solemn Strike and or Forbidden Chalice with Revolt set, so they're gonna have a pretty hard time in any case. And then lastly I play 2 Tri-Brigade Revolt. Most of the time you're only going to use 1, but in the grind game, or even if you hard summon Bear Room, then you can use the effect to search another Revolt. Alright, the extra deck. 1 Owl Mirage, the Solomon Great card that we all know and love. So this is to get your play started with Kit or Nurgle, but preferably Kit. Then I play 3 of the Fair. So if you go through your Obedience School combo, then you're going to use 2 of them in that combo alone. So the third one will be for follow-up then. Next is Bear Brew. So this is basically to search you, Revolt, and you can also use the second effect. Discard your 2 cards, special summon the Tri-Brigade monster from the banish zone, and go on with your play from there. I'll only use that if I get stopped and I really have nothing on the field. Okay, so then Double Dragon Lords, still a good card. I use it a lot. So basically you just send any card on your field or in your hand to the graveyard, and you can bounce any card on your opponent's side of the field that's face up. Then for the Link 3s, there's Rugal and Doomneedle. Rugal comes up sometimes, mostly if you bricked or if the game goes on longer. Depends on your hand. And then Doomneedle for the quick effect to target a monster in your opponent's graveyard and then shuffle into the deck. So you can even do that with DPE or any of the problem monsters in your opponent's graveyard. And then most of the time you'll go into access code from here. Then I play 3 Shrag because sometimes in your combo in your first turn you can go through Shrag to search a Tri-Beast and go on with your plays from there. So then one's gone, and then the other one is for Revolt, and then the third one is for follow-up or when you need it later to search something or go for game or banish a monster. 3 was the best choice for me. Then I play 1 Appaloosa and 1 Access Code, of course, and then I play Joyce Melffy. So this is the card I spoke to before. So you overlay this, and then in your opponent's turn you will activate this, put this back in the extra deck to get the pops. Also, if they don't manage to actually get your Puppy and your Calentosa or your 2 Calentosas on the field, off the field, then you, in your turn, then you can actually overlay them again made choice Melfy, and then you most probably will have Shirek on the field, and then you get another pop because it was special summoned. So that's pretty cool. And then lastly, in the extra deck is the Herald of Arclight. So your Omni-Negate and also all cards in from your hand, from the hand and deck to the graveyard is banished instead. So you don't have to worry about this conflicting with your deck, because when you use the Omni-Negate, then it tributes itself, so that it's off the field anyways. Okay, and for the side deck, so quickly 3 Lancia for PK and banish decks, 3 Trouble Lockbird for decks that you like to add a lot, and then I played 2 Godarlo, so it's for those problem cards, and obviously also the Barrier Statue. Then 3 Dark Ruler no more. So this is only side this in if it's a big combo deck and you don't think you're gonna manage to easily get over the field setup. Then I'll side this in. Then for some back rows, Twin Twisters and a Harpy's Feather Duster. So in regionals there was also a few back row decks. I actually opened the Harpy's Feather Duster when I was playing Eldritch. Yeah, it's beautiful. Okay, and that's it for today. Please enjoy the combos. thank you so much. Please like, comment and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.